Key agenda items for the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting in Malta this week expected to influence the Bahamas' position on critical issues impacting our country. All of this as global security is already an issue in Malta. Good evening, everyone. I'm Chris Saunders. Thank you so much for joining us. Now, shortly after touching down in Malta, Prime Minister, the Right Honourable Perry Christie, briefed the large Bahamian delegation in Malta, which includes 5 cabinet ministers. They're going to address major issues facing the country and our position on several international matters. Tonight, Clint Watson takes a look at what's priority for the Bahamas at CHOGM 2015.
It's more than just another international conference bringing together leaders from Commonwealth nations. According to Prime Minister, the Right Honourable Perry Christie, the Commonwealth Heads of Government meeting here in Malta provides a major opportunity to network with other territories in hopes of gaining solutions and assistance to major issues facing the Bahamas. Issues like crime, migration, gender equality, climate change, and youth unemployment.
When I landed this morning, on the front page of the newspapers here in Malta was youth unemployment. And it was interesting to see that they have an employment, we have a national training agency, they have an employment and training corporation. And I was just saying to Minister Wilscombe, I'm going to be interested in their legislation to see what they do, because it's a challenge in our country, it's a challenge in the region, and again, it's another issue that I have been preaching on that we ignore to our peril.
On Wednesday morning, Mr. Christie will be the keynote speaker at a Commonwealth Forum that's being organized by the business community. It's a major opportunity for the Bahamas to showcase its financial services sector.
I will give a description of our country, the challenges of our country, and why we are optimistic about our future. To strongly defend our position on financial services. It is a significant industry in our country. It provides an wonderful way of life for the people who work in it, and it's constantly threatened, and it's going to take us to be able to speak strongly for and on behalf of tax competition.
And with the recent acts of terror in Paris, security here is tight. Prior to the arrival of our delegation, there was a minor incident that caused there to be some form of evacuation that turned out to be nothing more than a mere bomb scare. However, security officials aren't taking any chances. They've heightened security.
We've seen for ourselves now how the world is rapidly changing and how security now must be a conscious policy commitment on the part of all countries, and the Bahamas being no different.
It's obviously intense after the events in Paris, but this has become a function of modern day life. I don't think anybody's particularly disturbed about it. You just have to go through it. It's the new normal. And that's just the way it is. So it's certainly adequate. I think people want to feel safe and protected, and I think they do.
The Bahamian delegation is hoping to come home with many answers to issues that are particularly concerning to the Bahamian people. They feel by networking with major countries, they'll be able to form new partnerships and get innovative ideas that could help advance the Bahamas. In Malta, Clint Watson, ZNS Network News.